Hello Jennies, Genesis Lewison here, and I am here to basically review Metal Gear. If you don't know the story with Metal Gear, I'll explain it as much as I possibly can for you, because it is a little bit of a confusing one. This Metal Gear was created by the wonderful Hideo Kojima back in 1987. Now this isn't exactly the one he created. Let me explain. If you know Metal Gear, then I'm not telling the stories for you. But if you're somebody who has no fucking clue of the Metal Gear series, you might want to know. Basically, it was originally released for the nobody fucking knows it really MX2. I would love to own this and its sequel on the NX2, but again, the system's like deceased, like officially fucking dead. But whatever the case, since we didn't really get that system over here in the States, we got the NES. And Konami, being the godsends they are, they made somebody over here make the game. This is the outcome we got. Now, yes, I understand playing this and reviewing this isn't like reviewing the original. I know. I do, but I have actually, sorry, I have actually played the original. This being on the PS2 copy of Metal Gear Solid 3 Substance. Now, in my stream later, I'm not going to stream that one. I'm going to stream this one, because I like to be consistent with time. And since this came out, I think, in 88, it still kind of counts as being consistent, since it's only a year younger version of the original. But let's sit down for the review. The review of Metal Gear. The game is about you are young Solid Snake on a mission called Operation Intrude N313. You, again as Solid Snake, go around trying to basically stop these mercenaries who have set up camp at a group called Outer Heaven, run by supposedly this guy named Vernon Catafee. And I love in all the later Metal Gear games, nobody ever brings up Vernon fucking Catafee. Like he's like erased from the timeline. Who was he? Nobody knows. Even in Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain, which are Konami's way and Kojima's way of trying to connect all the stories full circle, they can't even do that because Vernon Catafee ain't even mentioned. Who is he? He's the supposed leader of Outer Heaven in this game. But wait a minute. We all know that's Big Boss is the true leader, but who the fuck is he? I don't know, I'm just saying, he should have maybe appeared in Phantom Pain or something. Give us a little backstory to why he's pretending to be owner of Outer Heaven. But whatever. Well, Snake goes in and he kills a bunch of people. I love one of them. One of their names are Machine Gun Kid, and I just think that's one of the funniest fucking names ever. But whatever the case, you have Machine Gun Kid and all the other characters just Snake. And original idea was to specifically save Gray Fox, who, if you know the Metal Gear series, you know, no, I'm not talking about Cyborg, no, I'm talking about the actual human man, Cyclops. I mean, Gray Fox, they sound the same. But whatever the case, they sort of connect together. At the end, you kill your father, and that's about it. In the original MX2 version, you fight a Metal Gear and then you kill your father. But in this version, we don't really get that part. In this version, we get you fighting a Hind D, which is kind of understandable since they do bring the Hind D up in Metal Gear Solid, which would come years fucking down the road by this point in time. But I don't know. I just think it was funny. It's kind of like George Lucas saying he had Star Wars completely thought up of at the very beginning. I always like to think, well, I think Kojima, I know he didn't, but I like to think that Kojima knew everything the Metal Gear story was going to do right at the beginning of Metal Gear. But whatever. This is an awesome fucking game. Yes, Kojima doesn't like it very much, but it gives us exactly what people think we should have. Metal Gear. And for the first in the timeline, this does give us enough story for, I'm going to give it Since it's the first and I want to be generous, I'm going to give him 6 out of 10 Lewison stars. Because let's be honest, it deserves that much. Peace out, Jennies, and good day.